Hello everyone and welcome. It's the holiday season and it's time to start getting gifts for the holidays. My wife likes to do all sorts of crafts for gift giving, ornaments, and stuff like that. She's been talking about getting a laminating machine for quite a while to help her with making fancy cards, all sorts of projects that she likes to do, stuff like that. So for the holidays, I decided to get her this laminating machine that we're going to be looking at today. I figured that some of you guys may enjoy doing crafts and using a laminator for business or for schoolwork or anything like that, so I thought I'd share it with you guys and see if it could be helpful to you. Now this machine comes with a bunch of useful accessories and it can do hot and cold laminating. So let's take a look at this guy and see how it performs. But before we do that, if you enjoy watching honest tool and product reviews plus helpful DIY projects, be sure to hit that subscribe button so you get notified every time I produce another product review video or DIY video. Alright, let's open this guy up and see what it looks like. Alright guys, so when you open this puppy up, this is everything you get. Now this is the 9-in-1 Thermal Laminating Machine from Q-Fun, available on Amazon, link in description below. At the time of making this video, this unit retails for $69.99. But they also have a 20% off discount coupon on their Amazon page, making it even cheaper than that. And if I happen to come across any other discount coupons, I'll be sure to put in the description down below, so check that out first before you do anything. So what do you get when you unbox this guy? Well, you get the laminating unit itself, you get 12 laminating sheets in all sorts of different sizes and shapes and so forth. You get the owner's manual that tells you everything about the unit, how to use it, set it up, all that kind of good stuff. And you get a bunch of other stuff like a paper cutter, a hole punch, corner rounder, 3 rings, all that kind of great stuff. But where is it? Well, it's actually very conveniently stored away in the laminator itself. It's all right in here in a little storage compartment that it has, and you pop everything out. There's your paper cutter and all the other things, and I'll talk a little bit more about that in a moment. But there you have all the accessories nightly stored away, so you don't lose any of it. Just pop it inside there, close the lid, and there's no chance of losing any of this stuff. Now this guy does come with a 12-month warranty, and the dimensions are fairly compact for a laminator. Some laminators are pretty big and bulky. This one's not, as you can see. It's only 17 inches across by 5.5 inches by 3.5 inches. That's very, very compact. The weight on this unit is only 3.5 pounds, so making it very portable that you can take it anywhere very conveniently. Now this unit has a 2-roller system where it laminates in both hot and cold lamination. So it'll do it with hot laminating, which is thermal, or cold laminating, which is pressure laminating. So both you can do with this one machine. No need for 2 different machines to do that. It has a fast 1-minute warm-up time for thermal laminating, and this unit also has a wide opening on the front and on the back here so you can insert the sheets to it, and it'll take up to a 13-inch sheet, so that's pretty big right there. It also has a very convenient jam release button on the back right here, which I'll show you in a moment where we're looking a little closer at the unit, and that makes it very convenient because that way you don't need to worry about your documents getting damaged. If anything gets jammed, use the button back there, you can slide it out easily, no problem whatsoever. It also has an auto shut off where if you're using it and you walk away and forget about it, it'll turn itself off to conserve energy and prevent damage to the unit. Now this unit is compatible with both 3 and 5 mil laminating sheets, but you can use other sizes if you want as well. They just recommend 3 and 5, but you can go thinner, maybe a little thicker, either way, and you take your chances as to what you're doing. They recommend in the owner's manual 3 to 5 mil sheets. This machine is compatible with all sorts of documents, letter size, legal, business cards, photo size, etc. All sorts of documents, posters, whatever. If it'll fit into the 13-inch opening, you can put it in this machine and laminate it and make it look good. So this lightweight and portable laminator is great for crafts, schoolwork, office documents, photos, or just about anything. You can preserve old documents, make posters, menus, business cards, greeting cards, or anything you can think of. Being lightweight and portable means that you can take it anywhere and use it just about anywhere as well. So let's take a look at this guy, let's do some work with it, see how it performs, and let's go from there. Alright guys, well let's take a quick look at some of the things we were talking about a moment ago. Now I mentioned the pressure release button that this has on the back, and basically that's so that in case you have a jam, you can easily pull it out without causing damage to the machine or to your documents. And this right here, it's a release button right there. All you do is press it across, and by doing so, you release the pressure on the heads internally. They lift up, and that way you can slide out your document without having any problem, any damage to the machine or your documents. And this guy, like I said, one thing also is that it's very lightweight. Look at that. It's very lightweight. Easy to carry it anywhere, whether it's school, work, your office, whatever. It's very easy to take it wherever you want to take it. And some of the accessories that come with it. Here you have a little tiny paper cutter, but it does a fantastic job. No need to have a big, bulky paper cutter. This guy does a great job. Here I have a couple of sheets together, and at least see how it cuts that up. And that's the cutting head right there. And all you do is slide it across, press down to cut, and slide it across. And you also get a spare head that comes with it, so when that one gets dull, you swap it out. So let's see, put a couple of pieces of paper inside here, and cut across, and there you go. There it is, right there. Perfect little cut every time. Now you also get a hole puncher that comes with this, so you can punch holes into a piece of paper anytime you want, any location you want. And this is obviously meant to cut through the laminate if you want to use it for that. You also get a corner rounder, because if you don't want to have straight cuts on your laminate, you can use this guy right here. And if you don't want to have straight cuts like this, let's see if it cuts, it'll cut through two pieces because it's meant to cut through the plastic laminate, so that's not a big deal. You just slip it right in there, press it right there, and there you have a rounded corner. And the beauty about that is that every corner will be the same every time you cut it. There's no need to try to cut it with scissors and try to give it the same look every time. Each one will be the same because it's a standardized cut. And you also get 3 rings that come with this guy for making it into a binder, a hanger, or anything like that. You get 3 rings already included, making it very convenient for you. So there you go. Those are all the accessories that come with this guy. Now let's do some laminating. Alright guys, so I moved the laminator over to this table so we can shoot it from here. And basically what you have to do is when you're laminating something, it says in the manual to have it clear on the front and the back for easy entry of any document and easy exit of the document. Because when it comes out of the back, you don't want to have any jam-ups or restrictions or any of that. And it comes out nice and warm out of the back when you're using the thermal laminating, and you don't want to have anything that will obstruct it because that could cause it to warp or get damaged or something like that. So you want to have it come out and lay down flat on the table and cool off naturally so you get the best results possible. But before we start laminating, I want to show you some of the pouches that come with this guy so you understand some of the different things you can use it for, some of the different sizes. I mean, it comes with a small little pouch like this, which is for little cards or something like that. Then you have, this would be like a photo size paper, something along those lines. You could put a big 8x10 or something in there, something big photo. Then you have your standard letter size, which is the one I'm going to test with right now, your standard letter size pouch. And then you have this really huge, gigantic one, which is like a big poster size. I mean, this thing is huge. I can't even fit it in the camera. It's so big. It is a huge poster size. So these kind of things you can use for like menus at restaurants or anything like that. Or if you have a shop or you have the documents that you need to look at all the time and you don't want to ruin them, or you don't want to get them messed up with dirty, greasy hands, especially like a mechanic in a shop. If you have a reference document that you need to reference all the time and you don't want to get it messed up with dirty, greasy hands, laminating that document is a perfect thing to do. So let me pick out something and we'll put it right in there and do some lamination. All right, guys, so let's do a little bit of laminating and see how this machine performs. Now, I've never done any laminating before, so to me, it's a first. So let's see how it goes. So that means if it works out good for me, it'll work out good for anybody. Anyway, these are the buttons right here. It has a 1-minute warm-up time. So I'm going to plug it in right now. As you can see, I'm going to plug it in, and we'll see right here when it powers up how long it takes to be ready. So basically, you have these buttons here. You have a couple of buttons. You have the selector up here and the power on and off. Turn it on and off. Actually, I pressed too hard. They're actually touch buttons. You don't even need to press that hard. Just by touching it, you see I can select through the different things right there which one I want to do just by touching it. You don't even need to press it. Really, really cool that way. Anyway, it'll be blinking until it is warmed up. That one always stays red. The cold lamination always stays red because it doesn't need any warm up. But the other ones will blink until it is ready. When it goes solid, that means it's ready. So right now it's warming up, and I'm going to take one of the pouches that came with it. I really don't know what the thickness is, so I'm just going to guess it's one of these two, 3 mil or 7. I'm going to go with the smaller one, probably 3 mil, and see how that performs. So let's give this guy a chance to warm up and go from there. And actually what I did was I printed out something interesting here. Here we go, a nice little logo right there. Let's see how this guy looks when we come out of the other end right there. Put it in the pouch right there. It's a standard letter size, and we'll see how it looks. So it's still warming up. Takes a minute to do so, and let's give it a chance to do its warm up. And there you go. It seems like it's ready to go. The light is solid now, so that seems like it pretty much is done. So it didn't take that long, maybe about a minute or so. So it's a pretty quick warm up. Like I said, it's totally cold, and it's a cold morning here, so I don't know if that affects the warm up on the machine itself. But it's a cold, rainy day outside right here, right now, so that may affect how long it takes it to warm up as well. Anyway, so let's give this guy a try. Like I said, here we go. I put nice normal paper in the pouch, and we're going to slide it through and see how it performs. And I've never done this before, so my first time here, and you guys are going to watch it if I mess it up or not. So let's line it up here in the center and put it through, and it should feed itself in automatically. And there it goes. It grabbed it, and I don't have to do anything. It is doing it all by itself. So let's see how it does that. And it is super quiet. I don't hear anything. I can tell it's working, but I don't hear anything. Wow, that is really, really quiet. I hear nothing at all. And it is coming out the backside, as you can see. It's coming out back here. And it's actually not even that warm. It's really, really barely warm at all. It is really not a problem. And there it is. It is done. So there you go. You can see that right there. And I'm going to let it sit there and cool off for a minute, and then I'm going to show you the finished product. But as you can see, it took really, I mean, I didn't time it, but it took only a few seconds to go through and do that full sheet. It makes no sound at all. And even though it has a heat warning on top, I really don't feel any warmth on it whatsoever. Maybe after you do 20 or 30 sheets, maybe it'll get warm. But honestly, right now, I don't feel any heat at all. Nothing much at all. Really a cool machine. I don't think you need to worry about kids touching it or any of that kind of stuff. It's really cool. So let's see. Let's see how this guy looks right here, right now. It has cooled off. Yeah, it is totally cooled off. And there you go. It's nice and shiny because of the plastic, but there you go. That is perfect. My goodness. No bubbles, no warping, no problem. I mean, you can see I'm giving you the angle shot there. No bubbles or any problem whatsoever. It is totally perfectly smooth. That does a really good job. I'm going to show you the reflection so you can see that there are no bubbles in there, because the reflection would show you bubbles, the light reflection. And as you can see, it's nice and clear, very nice. So there you go. That gave me a nice logo laminator so I can put it anywhere I want. There you go. Very nice product. All right, guys, there you have it. A review and demonstration of the 9-in-1 laminating machine from QFun. I think this is a really great product for the money. For doing school projects, laminating photos, business cards, or even menus and posters. I think this machine is really compact, lightweight, quiet, and family friendly. I didn't notice any heat coming from the machine as I used it, so it's very child friendly. It also brings a bunch of accessories, making it very easy to get as creative as you want. I think my wife is really going to enjoy making all sorts of projects with this machine. Hopefully this review helps you guys out if you've been looking for a laminating machine. Check out their Amazon page for complete details. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hit that thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye-bye for now.